2015, we went to Ukraine for the first time. We didn't know what to expect at all, to be honest. We played in 6 cities from east to west.
We gotta tear down so we can build back up. Never stop until it's done. Gotta reset and find every flaw. We're gonna become stronger than we were before.
The crowds were massive. Thousands of people every night. The venues weren't even big enough. Every night we had people outside that couldn't come in. Thousands of people made decisions to follow Christ on that tour. Those were the biggest evangelical outreach events in the history of their country, until we came back in 2016.
So we can build back up. Never stop until it's done. Gotta reset and find every flaw. We're gonna become stronger than we were before.
With permission from the Belarusian government, we began our second tour with a show in Brest, Belarus. Public evangelism is against the law there. We were told we were not allowed to mention God, the name of Jesus Christ, the Bible, heaven, faith, or even prayer. But we could sing any of our songs. 30,000 people showed up.
To you, your gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been destined for you. Your gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been destined.
The next day, we crossed the border into Ukraine and drove to Kiev. The concert was in the middle of the city, in an open public square called Kontraktova Square. 10,000 people showed up.
I come running back to you. Your gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been destined for you. Your gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been destined for you. Your gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been destined for you. Gravity keeps pulling me to you. I must have been
In total, we played in 11 cities in Ukraine on our second tour. North, south, east, and west. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people. Approximately 100,000 people attended our outreach concerts, and we estimate that 35 to 40% made decisions to follow Christ as we presented the gospel and invited them to pray, asking forgiveness, and trusting in Jesus for salvation. About 40,000 people. God's people.
when the night is holding on to me. You are good, and all. You are good, is holding on to me. You are good, and all. You are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, good. When the night is holding on to me.